If you love pumpkin soup, I've got an amazing recipe for you and it takes all of 30 minutes. It's my Thai style pumpkin soup with a little bit of a twist. So, first you've got some pumpkin here. I'm just gonna pop it straight into a little pot. We're gonna add our aromats, which is onion. If you want to actually brown all of this off, it would really intensify the flavor. But this is supposed to be really easy, really simple, no fuss, so I'm not gonna do that today. I've got some shallots, they're going in, some ginger, that's getting grated. So I'm just gonna grate the ginger straight into the pot as well. You want a lot of this, you want it to be packed full of that ginger flavor. I've got some garlic here that I'm just gonna crush. You don't have to be too pedantic about getting this fine because we're gonna whiz it up at the end. So next up, we've got some lime that's being grated through. So I love pumpkin soup, but I think that it needed a little bit of touch of kind of my heritage, southeastern flavors, but kaffir lime is one of my favorite things, so that's kind of what makes it a little bit more Thai. Next up, kaffir lime leaves, just all chopped up. A chili. If you don't want heat, don't worry about the chili, but I love a little bit of spice in all of my dishes, and that goes with my soup as well. I'm gonna use a whole chili just because I really do love that hit of spice, but if you want to use half, use half. If you don't want to add it in, don't even worry about it. If you've noticed, my voice is kind of a bit strange today. I'm a little bit sick, so this would be really good if you are feeling a little bit run down, like you need a kind of pick-me-up, something warming, something that's good for you. Next up, we've got some galangal. I'm just gonna break that off, get rid of the skin. So all of the ingredients that I use today, if you actually just chopped up really fine, fried it off, besides from the pumpkin, in a little fry pan, it makes a really beautiful curry paste. That's kind of the inspiration behind this dish. I wanted to use all those flavors of a beautiful Southeast Asian curry, but do it in a pumpkin soup. We're just gonna grate the galangal in. It's a little bit tougher than the ginger. It's a little bit more fibrous, so it'll take a little bit more strength, but it's really beautiful. It's kind of really warming and really earthy. Right, that's gorgeous. So with the galangal, I use a garlic clove size, so just maybe even the top of your thumb. That's perfect. Next up, coriander. Just the stems. You can use the leaves later as a garnish, but there's so much flavor in coriander stems, and I feel like people don't use it enough. So I'm gonna chuck that into my little pot as well. Rough chop. If you've got some leaves in there, no issues. It's supposed to be really simple, hassle-free, 30-minute dish. So I'm using a Marcel chicken stock. It's plant-based and gluten-free, so it's really good for dietaries. We're gonna just flavor this with a little bit of fish sauce. This adds that kind of extra umami-ness and also a little bit of salt, so you don't actually have to season with salt. We're just gonna turn that up, get it boiling, and then turn it down to simmer for about 20 to 25 minutes. So that's been simmering for about 25 minutes now. Oh, it smells so good. It smells really good. The galangal and the ginger really come through, which I'm obsessed with. What I'm gonna do now is actually pull out some of this liquid and just reserve it on the side, just in case I want to loosen up the soup a little bit later. So you're kind of getting rid of about a quarter of the leftover liquid. With the soup, no fuss whatsoever. Stick blender, straight in. Whiz it up. Okay, that's looking beautiful. I didn't need to use that kind of reserved liquid that it was cooking in. It smells so good. It's gonna fix me right up. Time to get serving. So, got a nice little bowl here. As you can see, the texture's very, very thick and beautiful. Look how smooth that is. There's still some of those herbs kind of in there. And you can see the little bits of green, bits of red from the chili. So I'm gonna have a nice big serve of this guy. Now, to finish off, what I've got is some coconut cream here, which really goes so well with all of those beautiful flavors. Just gonna give that a little bit of a spoon over the top. A little bit more, because those flavors are so yum. Gorgeous. Got some coriander. We're just gonna place that about, just to kind of reinforce the fact that there were coriander stems in there. Absolutely gorgeous. If you want to garnish with some chilies, feel free to do so, but I think this is gonna be enough for me. Actually gonna give this a little taste. The spices really come through from the chili and also the ginger and the galangal. It's absolutely gorgeous. Took less than half an hour, all done in one pot. Give it a go at home. This is my Thai style pumpkin soup.